California is home to a lot of big things. It has the largest population of any state. It has the nation's largest economy. And most importantly, it's home to the world's largest box of raisins. And soon, it's set to become home to something much larger than that box of raisins. It's about to have one of the largest transitional kindergarten programs in the country. So, what is transitional kindergarten? And what does it look like in California?
So transitional kindergarten, or TK, isn't new in California. It actually started in 2012 when the state changed eligibility requirements for kindergarten. It used to be that children with fall birth dates turning 5 could start kindergarten, but when we pushed those dates back, we allowed those children to enroll in TK. I'm Laura Hill, and I'm a researcher at PPIC, and I work on PK-12 education issues.
Children typically start kindergarten if they turn 5 at or before September 1st of the school year. Starting in the 2025-26 school year, any child who turns 4 before September 1st is eligible to participate in TK.
TK is for 4-year-olds, and it's meant to provide a bridge between preschool or home and kindergarten. And TK is a key component of the state's efforts to make early childhood education universally available. TK is free. It's provided by the PK-12 system, and instruction, curriculum, and facilities are meant to be developmentally appropriate for 4-year-olds.
Expanding access to early childhood education has been a priority for state leaders. In 2020, California established a master plan for early learning and care, and the following year, lawmakers passed legislation requiring public schools with kindergarten to provide free, high-quality pre-kindergarten for all 4-year-olds.
TK will now be fully implemented in the state of California, $2.7 billion.
California began incrementally expanding age eligibility for TK to all 4-year-olds beginning in the 2022-23 school year, and full implementation is set for fall 2025. So how is this initial implementation going?
TK enrollment has really increased since the pandemic and since the start of expansion in 2022. More and more districts and schools are offering TK, and these increased enrollment numbers from these TK students are helping to partially offset the enrollment decline that we're seeing statewide, at least for now. However, despite the fact that enrollment is increasing, participation rates have declined since the pandemic, and that's particularly true for Latino and dual language learner children. This is despite the fact that districts are making lots of efforts to improve their TK offerings.
Implementation has posed some challenges as well. As the program draws more children, other child care providers in the state are feeling the impact. And younger 4-year-olds have vastly different developmental needs than those about to turn 5. To accommodate these differences effectively, school districts need ongoing support with facilities, staffing, and curriculum. Despite these challenges, teachers and school districts remain adaptable as the program evolves.
So when we talked to TK providers at school districts about how TK was going, they told us that they're really moving away from the traditional, more academic kindergarten-based curriculum to something that's more structured and play-based, and that they have more teachers per child, and they're developing more appropriate play spaces, and that over time this may draw in more children to the TK system.
As California's TK program enters its final implementation phase, all eyes will be on the Golden State.
So California isn't the first state to implement a program like this, and it won't be the last. However, California's diversity, its complexity, and its scale mean that it's a potential important example for other states in the future.